So tomorrow I should be getting my Toro mower and all the attachments. Super excited. I can't wait. It's like 7 o'clock right now and I finished an overgrown property today, but I did not clean my mower, sharpen the blades, change out the blades. I need to get that ready for Friday because, well, those are my weekly clients. I don't want to put, I want to make sure my deck is clean, want to make sure my blades are changed and sharpened, and so on and so forth. So, but I have to empty my trailer today because I will need all of the space in the trailer as much as possible in order to haul all of the attachments. I probably will make 2 trips out of it, maybe even 3, depending on how big the attachments are, but I guess we'll just find out tomorrow. Also, I hear you guys, and I ordered a microphone cover that is not going to flop around in the scene anymore, okay? So I got a new case for my GoPro. I wish I could show you guys, but I'm recording with the GoPro. And I got a new mic foam filter, and it's not that cattail, it's actual foam, so it's not going to be in the scene anymore. All right, so I fixed that problem just for you guys. I know it was annoying for me as well, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm wearing a bad boy shirt. I feel like I'm disrespecting Toro. Not really, because I don't have any Toro apparel other than hats. So if Toro hears this and wants to send me a shirt that says Toro on it, hey, by all means send me a shirt. But this shirt's comfortable and I enjoy wearing it. I could run my Phil's Lawn Care apparel, but I don't own much clothing. Like, you'd be surprised. And this, I'm not trying to make this into a personal vlog or anything, but I honestly got this shirt from the Quip Exposition of 2022, and I've been wearing it ever since because it's comfortable and it says Bad Boy Mowers and it's a mower brand. So I'm non-exclusive to Toro. Like, because they sent me equipment, it doesn't mean that I can't show any other brand. Like, look, I'm showing you guys Bad Boy Mowers. We got an X Mark, we have a Steel. We're still going to be using equipment to get the job done. That's the cool thing about this partnership, is it's non-exclusive. So I mean, of course I want to show the Toro brand more and more if I can, but it doesn't mean that I can't show any other brand. So if you guys understand that, it made sense to me when we talked about it. So one more thing before I take off. We ran into a problem with the Cavally blades. I'm talking to John about it right now and seeing what we want to do with these blades. But if you see the hole for the Stars blades, I don't know, it's like 1 inch, I think. So he sent me ones that have a hole of, is that 1 8 2 8 3 4, about 5/8, I believe. So can't use the Cavally blades, can't even test them. I tried to even install them without the blade adapter. That's not gonna work. That's dangerous. Don't do that. Don't install blades without blade adapters. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to John about it and see if he can send me some new ones with the right holes. I honestly think that they're too short too. So my X-Mark Stars blades are 18-inch blades, and well, this one's 18. This one seems a little shorter, unless I'm taking a measurement wrong, but well, no. So this one, from that end to here, is about 17 and a half, and then from that end to here is about 17 and a half. My X-Mark blades are, again, 18 inches. Let's see what these are. 17, and I'd say 3/4. So they're not only short, also they're not only the hole diameter size, but they're also short. So that's another thing I got to mention to him. But man, I guess I did send him the dimensions a long time ago. Last year I sent him all the dimensions of all the blades. my complete model number, serial number of the mower, everything like that. So I guess it was just a mistake from the mill or wherever they get the blades made. But yeah, we'll get that figured out and test out some cavalry blades for sure on this channel. They got it all. That it right there?
Yep.
Cool.
So,
Dang.
it's part of it.
Let's look at the...
So here's your turbine blower. A little blade with a replacement cutting edge, snow blower, broom, and a high flow kit. So in the receiver, the square receiver hitch for the multi-force, there is the male like triangle
Yeah.
that connects to this blade. They did not ship with it.
Ooh, okay.
So we need to get you one of those. It's a square receiver to a male triangle. It's called the male quick hitch, and that's how you pick up your blade and the broom.
So it's like a quick connect then, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
You just drive in, you just drive under it and lift it up, and then that triangle meets this triangle and it pins.
Is this blade made out of plastic?
Poly.
Poly? Okay. So I mean, you don't...
it's Boss. It's good stuff.
It doesn't rust or anything? Then?
Nope.
Okay.
And they make a 5-foot model too, and I don't know.
That's a big snowblower and a big broom.
Yeah, so the only thing is I've never installed a high flow kit, and it cannot be on the machine year round.
Okay.
So
you run it for the broom
you
and...
take off your deck.
Uh-huh.
You take your casters and you widen out your casters. You install your high flow on the machine, and then you can run your broom or your snowblower.
Okay.
They're the only two implements that require the high flow hydraulics.
Oh, so this is only like if you
So
have the low flow installed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And then the turbine blower uses a combination of belts and your low flow to lift it up and down. But so the only thing you need your high flow kit is for your broom and your snowblower.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Stuff looks heavy.
It is, and it's big, and being a jack of all trades, there's that, you know, it's a really, really good system, but nonetheless, there's a lot to change over in these machines that are like a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
But I will give Toro this. As one of those machines, it's a jack of all trades. Yes, at the end of the day, it's still a lawnmower, but dang, is it actually a really, really decent snow setup as well.
Yeah, can you go over the controls here?
Yep, absolutely. So you got your two presence controls, your parking brake, throttle, key switch, your PTO, and then this is your up and down and left and right for your multi-force. So hitch up and down, and rocker switch, and then if you have an angling, it's here.
I see.
Deck height, lift, of course, with your pinnable settings. So I don't know why it's set all the way down, but that's not obviously usable.
And can you walk behind the mower and operate it, or do you have to use the platform? Like
Yes, you can, but you'll find probably like most people have, it's handy if you get in a spot. I don't have many people around here that need it, but yes, you can. But without your weight being standing on the platform, your weight then is not on the rear drive tires, and the traction is limited.
Okay.
But if you need to, for some reason, if you
Like
want
a
to convert
hillside or something?
hillside, yeah. But like I said, traction is decreased without your weight on the platform transferring it to the rear drive tires.
That makes sense.
You got your hydraulic tank here.
What kind of motor?
This has got a Kohler 749 EFI. It's about 26.5 horsepower equivalent.
26.5 horse. All right.
Battery here is on the side, easy to get to in case you ever need to jump it.
And I'm assuming this is the low flow kit?
This is your low flow, yep, factory installed now.
Okay. Adjustable casters?
Yep, so you got your summertime settings, which you are now, and then your two different settings for the different implements that require a wider front caster spacing.
And all this stuff in here is basically for everything?
Yeah, extra manuals and goodies. And
okay, plates. All right, so you got a pulley. I'm guessing that's for the blower or something?
I think so. I'd have to ask Jody. He's the one who set it up, but I think so. That's for your turbine blower.
That thing's huge.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it does. It puts out a lot of CFMs.
Yeah.
We've sold a few of them. They're nice. You know, thankfully we don't live in New York or Pennsylvania where we have to deal with a lot of leaves for fall cleanups. But for the guys in Pennsylvania and New York, I mean, that one machine will replace 3 or 4 guys with a backpack blower. So.
Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about this deck? I seen that it has like 3 different settings.
Yep. So
now does that adjust?
C setting, which with the deck with the chute lifted up, you'll see your turbo baffle.
Mm-hmm.
And if I unscrew this a little bit here, which is new, trying to get leverage on it, you can choke down your turbo baffle.
Oh, okay.
So that's A setting, and here's B setting and C. So depending on if you want a finer cut, drier grass, you could choke it down and get a finer cut, or if it was wet and you want the most discharge, we always pretty much leave them open here, but depending on what you're looking for, depending on how your discharge is.
I'm assuming for overgrown properties, you want to keep it open.
Leave it wide open. You want to be able to just process as much grass and just cut it and move it out of the deck as quick as you can.
Okay, cool. Then we'll leave it at
You're going to
C.
get longer clippings that way, but
Yeah.
be able to move that material out of the deck, you'll have to probably go over it again another time.
Okay, and it won't, so if you put it on A and you try to mow overgrown grass, it'll clog and
And it's going to clump.
stall.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're going to clog your deck. You probably have to scrape it out every once in a while.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. That's awesome. Well, I think that's it. Brett, it's been nice talking to you. Thank you for letting me film and kind of having you go over the Toro equipment, because I've never ran a multi-force and never ran these attachments, a mower this big.
Yeah, there's a lot more to go over. There's a lot more to learn, and you know, for now it'll just be a mower. Probably, I don't know how many cleanups you're gonna have to do. Or do you do a lot of mulching, or where you have to put mulch in people's backyards? For
Mulching, not really, but we do like overgrown sod and sidewalks, so we get a lot of sod. We usually place it on the side into like a trash can, but this would be nice because we can go and just dump it, drive it up a trailer and just dump it on a tarp or something and move on. So that'll be really nice.
Be a great material carrier for you.
And the cool thing is, right, you can run this while cutting grass.
Yep, 100%. It does just take away a little bit of your forward visibility. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
But
well,
yep, if you don't mind, you can run it just fine.
Okay. Does it? One more question. Does it manually lift? Like, can you unlock it to bring it forward? Like, if you want to take it off?
That I'm not sure.
Okay. It might be like an unhook pin somewhere.
Yeah, no, I know it's designed primarily, obviously, to be used hydraulically, but there probably is a pin system. But that I'm not sure. I have to look at the manual.
Cool. Well, again, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Yep.
And we're gonna get this stuff loaded up and take it to the shop. Alright, so this is going to be the hard part. Unloading it all and not get hurt. I'll be careful, don't worry. I don't have a forklift, this is a storage unit. But I'm thinking of putting the brush here, or, well, yeah, in this case it'll be the brush. Slide it on over, place it here. Got a Toro snowblower, that's actually mine, they didn't send that to me. But I'll show you that for winter. Put the snow broom here, and then the snow blower will go right next to it. So that way, when we do get the multi-force, we'll just bring in the multi-force like this, whoop, hook it on, lift it up, and drive on out onto our trailer. Don't ask how, just trust me. I got it, and my back is okay, all right? but it took a bit. It took a bit of manpower to get this unloaded by myself. So we got the broom. We have the high flow kit to run the broom and the snowblower attachment. As you guys have heard Brett, we need to run this extra high flow kit to operate the I think the motors for the broom and for the snowblower. But the blade and the blower, which we'll get here in a minute, can be ran off of just the low flow kit. So we'll talk more about that later. I know it's a little bit confusing, especially for me. It's my first time ever running a Toro multi-force, so I'll definitely have to get used to it before I start talking about things that I don't even have a lot of experience about. So anyways, off to the dealer again to pick up load number 2. All right, I'm back at the dealer for round 2. Just got hold of Brett, and he's gonna go jump on the forklift. There he is. Light kit. Hopefully my machine doesn't look like that after a couple years of use, but that thing's super dirty. But that's the same thing as my mower right there. That's the multi-force, and I don't know who owns it, but if you take care of your equipment, if you clean it on a weekly basis, even monthly basis, it will look like brand new for the longest time. So, but here's mine. So we're probably gonna load this up first and put the multi-force on, and then put the blower on right after.
So are you keeping your little Staris?
Oh yeah.
Well, I wasn't sure if Toro's going to send you a 36 grandstand.
Hey, maybe one
have a
day.
matched fleet.
All right, at the gas station, I just had to fill it up real quick because I think they gave me like a quarter tank of gas, but we got it all filled up, and we use ethanol-free premium. It's a lot of fuel. A lot of people in the marine industry use it. And look at this huge boat. See, he's using ethanol-free as well. So that's what we use. It's clean gas. There's no ethanol in it. We don't have to worry about, buildup of gunk or anything like that in our fuel system. So time to unload it all at the storage. Talk about an absolute unit of a machine. Let me change the lens so it's not wide, so you can kind of actually get a real picture of what it looks like. Let's go over the products. So we got the blower. This is just a leaf blower, but it's a Pro Force. It almost looks like an elephant trunk. You are able to spin this thing 360 degrees. So that way you can you don't have to make any manual adjustments every single time. You can just spin it with your hydraulics. We have the 4-foot straight blade, and this is all winter equipment here, winter content. The snow blower, of course, the power broom, and then we have, don't forget about the mulch force. The mulch force is also an attachment. It's completely separate, but it's also got this side discharge chute. We're more than likely going to take this off and put a green guard chute blocker, kind of like what we have on the X Mark. So we just connect it to the battery and do it that way. So we'll have the green guard. We'll probably make we'll put the controls here somewhere, and then have a green guard. instead of having just a side discharge. So anyways, here's a final look at it. I really like how the platform folds up, so that way you save a lot of space on the back side, and you can actually get, you know, a second mower right behind it, instead of having the platform stick out, and it'll limit, you know, a foot and a half, 2 feet, or whatever length the platform is. So I'm really excited about this. These pieces of equipment. We got some pulleys. These are extra components. I think this is for the blower or snow blower, one of those two. They run another belt, or it could be for the high flow kit. I'm not too sure. And I think this is for the another high flow kit adapter. And I don't know, this could be for the snow blower or something, but it still feels so weird to get everything in here, all of the attachments, all of the mowers, well, the mower, and being able to say that it's mine is just, it's unbelievable. I just don't feel like it's real. But yes, Toro did send all of this equipment to do videos on, and I don't have to send it back because it's now mine. But that doesn't mean that the work for me is over. I have to create content, showcase all of the pieces of equipment for you and for Toro, and just see what it's capable of tackling, and what kind of jobs we can manage to get with all of these other attachments. So we might take on some mulch jobs, use this one for its design purpose, to haul mulch and dump it into beds. You know, of course, we have plenty of snow winter attachments, so hey, if it doesn't snow, we aren't able to use the attachments, and Toro completely understands. We do live in a 4-season state. We get about 8 snowfalls a season, so it's plenty of time, plenty enough snow to implement and try out all of the attachments. So I'm super happy. I just want to give a big thank you to Toro, Andrew Gilman out there, and the rest of the team, Lissa and Greta, and everybody else that was part of this whole partnership and operation. So thank you again so much. Take care, guys. God bless you. Tell them thank you as well for me. And again, more content on the Toro equipment to come. If you have any questions at all, please feel free. It's the perfect time to leave your questions in the comments section down below. Again, take care. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one.